Rain falling here at Loeb Stadium as we are about to begin tonight's game. We'll see if the weather has any effect on the ball game tonight between the 23 and 22 Quincy Gems and your Lafayette Aviators with an 18 and 28 record. The Aviators coming off 2 wins against Kokomo in the doubleheader last night.
Purdue now running the half-court offense. And Ryan Klein, good pump fake. He fires from deep and he nails it.
Just gotten a fingertip as he flew into the corner there.
Wheeler just checked in for Grady Eifert. Now Carson Edwards fires from 3, and the Boilers have back-to-back three-pointers. Cruz is the leading scorer from Fairfield as Carson Edwards hits another one.
You can't let Carson Edwards get hot from there. He is going to make those all night if they let him.
They call him C Boogie here, and he's got Mackey doing a dance as it's going to be a Fairfield timeout. Going through Carson Edwards, and why not? He pulls up here, and a little kiss off the glass, Hunter. Out of the game, Kasababu starts that trend with the long 2. And they're going to call that a 3. But Matt Harms with a dunk on the other end. Pushing, and he's going to fire and nail it. Out of body is Carson Edwards right now, 25. And now Purdue looking, and Carson Edwards firing, and you know it. Carson Edwards, he's got 30. And the Boilermakers are on an 8-0 run just like that.
That was every bit of 8 feet deep from the three-point line. Like we said earlier, when he's feeling himself, he is feeling himself, and there's just...
Eastern backs down Alvarez, now finds Wheeler in the corner. Wheeler misses short, but Eric Hunter's there to clean it up, and he finishes at the rim. The 3-2 pitch is going to be a strike. Tanner Andrews in the lineup, and a running Bullock. But don't run on Deli. Another throw out. D'Alessandro sends one to center field. Shipley coming around, and he will score. D'Alessandro's trying to get to 2, and he will have a stand-up double for the Purdue offense. Warden with a great glove play. He makes the throw to first, and the Boilermakers take the game 3-0 and complete the shutout against the Michigan Wolverines. They take game 1 here at Alexander Field as Ross Lerner turns the lights out on the Wolverines. Bader delivers the 3-1, and Hunter gets a piece and drives it for a hit. Harry Shipley comes around and scores, and now Hunter, the 0-2 from Bader. Olin gets a piece of it and drives it to shallow center. Coming in for it is right fielder Casey O'Laughlin, but it's going to fall. The 2-1. Nissel gets a piece, and he drives it over the second baseman's head. Coming around will be Jackson McGowan to score as the Boilermakers now lead at 9-1. Williams, the 3-2. It's hit right back at him at the mound. He makes a rainbow toss to first base. And an odd way to end the game, but the Boilermakers aren't complaining as they take the sweep against Northwestern and take today's game 9-2. Boilermakers are hot, winning their last 11 games for the first time since 1989. Good pitcher. However, Powers won't need to do that as Skylar Hunter will single. And coming around is Tyler Powers. A play at the plate. Powers is safe. And Skylar Hunter moves to second base. The 2-2 from Cheney. An off-speed pitch connects. And
like you said, it's been a great response by Cheney. And he will get him.
The 0-2 from Lerner. He delivers, and that is strike number 3. Ross Lerner comes in and shuts the door on the Northwestern Wildcats and secures Purdue's chances of taking this series against Northwestern, also clinching the... And D'Alessandro on second. And this one's hit deep to left. It might go, and it will! Jackson McGowan! How about that for his 7th home run of the year? A 2-run shot over the left field wall at Alexander Field. Against Whitfield on the right wing. And a goal! How about that? Sabina Geach, the spark plug of the Boilermakers and Drew Ross bench, finds the back of the net and buries the decisive goal.
Oh my goodness.
Sabina Geach from distance. Nevi Nelson with 1 minute left. Makes a nice turn. Eventually finds her teammate in Macy Whitsett. Whitsett pressured by Kylie Haas, and Kylie Haas with the Bulldog mentality clears it down the right sideline. They come back from 1-0 down and put 2 on the board in the second half to take down the mighty Louisville Cardinals and give Louisville their first loss of the year.
Tough day for the Lafayette Aviators as they fall 9-8 to the Quincy Gems. It was a back and forth game all game long. The Aviators once led 3-0, but it was the top of the 5th inning, a 4-run top of the 5th for the Quincy Gems that really set them in front, and they never looked back after that. Bach gets the win, Ushry with the loss in this 9-8 game. It was 13 hits for the visiting Quincy Gems that propelled them to this win. Offensive outburst that really started in the top of the 5th, where they shook up the starting pitcher of Jacob Gilmore. The Aviators fall to 18-29. The Gems improve to 24-22, winning their 6th straight game, 9th out of the last 11. The Gems back here tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m. in Lafayette, and that's when we'll see you next. From myself, Brett Douglas, and our Purdue University Brian Lamb School of Communications crew, we say good night.